Hey, I'm just driving the last 2 miles maybe back to my parents' house as the horse farms, the denuded trees, which I guess are deciduous, pine, all those were by. On our right, coming up pretty soon on this guy who used to keep a zebra in his horse farm. And yes, this is me driving a car, which Chris said he found hard to imagine, but I'm a driver. I'm an excellent driver. And some people put their mailboxes into like brick enclosures. I can't help but feel a little bit responsible for that from the days when me and my friends would get high, drive around with a bat and play mailbox baseball, which is where, somebody sticks out the passenger side window as the driver's going, not too fast, not too slow, and takes a swing at a mailbox and hopefully destroys it. I don't know. This is what we did in the country. It was fun for a while. And then people started getting these rubber mailboxes like that one that actually just bounce the bat back at your head, which is scary. Oh, and then one time we were driving and we were followed by these dudes who just ripped off, and I was the driver and I was driving my friend's old shitty car, and he didn't have any shocks, so you could feel every bump of the road, and his tires were his wheels were on so loosely that you could actually feel them kind of just angling as you made a sharp turn. Up here, this is where I go run to, so I'll run around this soccer field or in this development, and it's just really nice, and actually I'll take you in there for a second and maybe we'll see a deer or something, because I almost always will see deer when I'm running through this place. I just love how quiet it is, how many American flags. Just reminds me where I am. I'm in America right now. I don't know what that other flag is, but it's a yellow, Welsh maybe. I don't know, some dragon, some yellow and red dragon, and this is what's called the development. These houses are called McMansions, and McMansions. There's a really cool website called McMansion Hell, where this architect gives the technical reasons why she hates McMansions. Oh, that's a cute mailbox. So yeah, McMansions basically, they satisfy the urge for square footage, and other kind of luxury components like vaulted ceilings and stuff like that, and they do that at the expense of a cohesive style. So they incorporate a lot of different weird architectural elements, and if you see their roofs, they're not clean lines. They're all these strange angles just piled up on top of each other. This is a clearing that I really like that goes underneath the power cables. I think that's so beautiful. I'll get out for a second and show you. Yeah, whew. I'm gonna stand on the car ledge so we can see real far. Whoa, hell yeah, that's beautiful. I think I rode horses once through some of these valleys, and they just look like they stretch on and on. There's no houses under here. Some people say they cause cancer, but who knows? Yeah, I found this place so boring when I was a kid. Oh, that's the put on seatbelt signal. I don't know if they have those in Vietnam, but I try that. Yeah, it gets urgent. Oh man, there we go. Okay, yes. Yeah. So I came to appreciate this area a bit, you know, just the quietness, like that feeling of being nowhere, that placelessness that I don't know, I love it. It's like a pressure release for me. Just this feeling that you know, you're not missing anything. Nothing's going on. You know, there's not even. I have like a couple of friends who still kind of live out within, you know, I don't know, 30 minutes of driving. And occasionally I'll hang out with them, but mostly it's a bit more of a solitary experience. And, you know, it's just like a different mode of living than I usually have other places. And yeah, it also like reminds me of childhood. Like I used to, you know, walk up these roads. I remember stopping into houses all along by and trying to sell like mail order catalog stuff, and each item I sold I'd get $2 for, and we got all the stuff to deliver to the people and just never did it. Just was kind of shy and weird, and just, I don't know, kept the $2, you know, and the gifts, and I don't even know where they are, but they're probably somewhere in our house. And I'll find them one day and I'll be like, what shit? I don't know why anybody would buy that, but it was probably because we were such convincing salesmen. Anyway, this is the home stretch, and anytime I'm running, I always love turning that bend, seeing this house at the end, which is 3 houses down from ours. I used to grow marijuana behind their house, quite a bit further behind. I thought it was the smartest place until deer ate all the marijuana. And this is our house, and my mom loves this paint job. I got that little owl that's sitting in there. He's supposed to be this solar owl, but he doesn't light up anymore. And yeah, talking about cats, let's see the cat situation. So there is this cat which my uncle found. Somebody was giving him away, and we just keep this little cat in this little trough of dead things and snow. And this is my dad's workplace. This is my uncle's car, which he's kind of abandoned here, and maybe I can use at some point if I get some registration on it. No license plates. Who knows? And this is our backyard. This is oh yeah, and this is where the roof caved in. So we just kind of dug it out and we made it into a little patio space where we have a fire pit in the middle. We have some barbecues, a basketball hoop, a sukkah for this Jewish holiday, the harvest holiday called Sukkot, where you have to eat under the stars. So there's no roof, and there's just like branches covering the top. These are some canoes. I think the last time we took them out was, you know, a long time ago. But we have a lake in back, and let's see. I'll take you out back for a second, and then I should probably get in. Oh shit! So we are building a new trail because we found that our old trail went over this new neighbor's property. And the new neighbor's kind of an asshole. Um, you know, he just sort of claimed the property, and you know, uh, yeah, one thing led to another. Um, so we're just making a new trail on our own property now, which is the first time in 30 years that we've had to do that. And this is the way back. It's destroyed. It's ripped up by this earth-moving machine, but guess it'll, you know, come back at some point when some leaves cover it. That's the neighbor's junk piles. Probably somewhere in there are the like 20 windows that me and my friend smashed one time. Just throwing rocks at them. We just thought they were nobody's windows, and then his son just yelled at us so hard. It was really scary. But I can imagine his anger now, you know. Somebody just destroys all these windows you have in your backyard. This plant is still living and it's got little spines on it. Yeah, you know, and if you go a little bit further through this area, you find like all these like mounds of like just industrial trash, not industrial, but like toilet seats and paint cans and like all of that dating back to the 50s. And now like there's been a lot more people who've moved in, but when me and my dad first moved out here, I remember one day we just walked forever and we came out in some cornfields, and like that was 30 years ago, and most of the land out here was farm. But yeah, it's quite changed, but yeah, it's funny how that works, because I never really, I don't know, appreciated it or thought of it too much then. But now that it's, you know, changed and there's a Walmart 5 minutes from our house, I think of it so much and I appreciate it so much. And getting back to my parents' house and the outer building, we call it. So this area, why there's a chimney up top, is because the original occupant of the house who built it was a blacksmith, and that's his smelting oven. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff here, just a lot of, you know, weird history and texture. And I'll send you some photos also of the old church where there was a battle fought in the Revolutionary War, 1778, I think, and in the library, which I love. Well, yeah, that's a little slice of my life. Thanks for accompanying me on this beautiful, brisk, 6-degree noon time. And yeah, now I think I'm gonna go inside, get a little something to eat, and then hit the road towards Philadelphia for my mom's brain scan to see if she has any neurological problems. Yeah, wish us luck. I love you, baby.